am going to do a quick update on my skincare routine. Majority of the questions I do get about my skin is within in person, but I just thought let me just post it because I have been kind of doing my journey along the way of how I treated my skin from having cystic acne without any dermatologist procedures or any skin peels or anything like that. So this is, I think it's 3 years or 4 years in now, and along the way my skin definitely has settled down a lot, in the sense that I don't get breakouts very rarely, and when I do, it's mostly around that time when I'm a bit more hormonal within my system. But even around then, I now drink a lot more teas around that time, so it actually kind of balances out my hormones. But yeah, that being said, along the way it has been quite a few products that I have used, I don't use anymore, that I still use ever so often. But the main day-to-day that I use morning and night, I will show you them. Sorry if the lighting is changing a bit, my kiddo is playing with the light, and you know what, it is what it is. So but yeah, so I'm just going to show you the products that I am currently using now. So Cetaphil, this is the gentle cleanser. This has actually been with me throughout the majority of my journey. In the beginning of my skin journey, I did really find it difficult to find a cleanser that wasn't irritating my skin. I always say to start out gentle. I found that with a lot of clients, when I started working within the industry, within beauty, they were just using a lot of exfoliative products on their skin. And the main thing with your skin that I find is you want to start gentle. I am not a doctor, but I am a trained beauty therapist, so I have had my experiences within myself with skin and with working with others. That being said, if you do find that it's something that it's more than on a normal day-to-day experience, I would say do go to a doctor. That being said, my route was just to not go down the medical side because I am very holistic and I'd rather try more natural things first before I start going the extra mile. So yeah, Cetaphil has done my skin wonders, and this is the gentle cleanser. This is a cream cleanser, it's not a foamy one. And I was a bit disheartened when I first started using it, I'm not gonna lie, because I was used to foam. But I realized a lot of the foam ones also do have an alcohol, and alcohol is very drying for the skin, especially if you have acne. That's the last thing you want, because then it gets tight and you don't want that. It hurts and it's very irritating. And I think too, because I had burnt skin on top of my acne because I was using apple cider vinegar, it was a lot. So yeah, Cetaphil is what I use now. My toner, my main toner that I was using all the time, which I've only recently changed, is the Garnier Rose Toner. But I have now just changed to rose water. It's not really much for a reason. I just found that I said, you know what, I want something that's a bit more accessible and a bit more natural. So I am using the rose water, and the rose water is really good for especially for toner. You want to prep your skin for what's coming next. On top of that, this has a lot of antibacterial properties, as well as it's really good for hyperpigmentation and stuff. So we got this. And last but not least, this has stuck with me as well throughout, as well as the Cetaphil. This is aloe vera gel. I have switched throughout. At one point I was using one moisturizer in the day and one in the night, but I just use this throughout the day and throughout the night. At the beginning, I had to get used to sometimes the aloe vera gel does when it doesn't even matter if you use a lot or not, it will sometimes do a little peeling on your skin, but I'm so used to that. I really like the hydration it gives to my skin, and it soothes my skin. And even if I have any blemishes, it really just kind of dries it out. So this, I just stick to it. So yeah, that's my routine now. And you know what? It has been a long journey. But to anyone out there who has struggles with their skin, just know that you're beautiful regardless of your skin. I found personally the main struggle, even after my skin cleared up, was getting past that haze of what my skin used to be like. It's a very intriguing experience, to be quite frank, but you know what, it's made me who I am today, and it's made me even more knowledgeable about the industry and what works and what doesn't, and what's a facade and what's overly expensive and priced, and what still works and is affordable. But just know you're beautiful regardless, and give yourself grace. It is okay. No one is perfect, and please believe me, someone may not have acne, but they might get wrinkles. You know what I mean? Everyone has their day with skin. Just know that. And things that you may not see as well. There's a lot of skin issues as well that aren't just on your face or on your body. So you know what? It is okay, and you're beautiful regardless. And thank you for listening to the loops. Bye.